Hello ladies. Hello, welcome back to Hanny's Harvest. This is a continuation of my last garden tour because it was getting kind of long and there's lots to show you since it's been like a month since I put out a full garden tour video. So in this video I want to show you other things around the yard that are exciting, and we're going to start with this bed over here along the fence line. Okay, what do you see? Onions and garlic, yay! This garlic in the back, so we're talking about this stuff here in the back and along the edge. Planted in November and finally coming to the point where it's close to harvest. Not quite yet, though I did pull one out and it was pretty big, so I'm like very positive about the harvest of this. There we go. Oh, it's really in there. Oh. Okay, I might have to dig down a little bit. I have never pulled garlic out before, but oh, this dirt. Look at that. Wow. Good stuff. Okay. Come on, garlic. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Now, because I planted a hardneck variety, there are these things growing on them right now called scapes, garlic scapes. Here's one. I already harvested most of them because they are like a little delicacy actually, and they have this spicy, garlicky, oniony flavor, and they're just great as toppings on food or in stir fries. Here are my onions, which I started from seed way back in the winter, and some of them are getting really large. Can you see that? It's pretty shadowy, but like the bulb on this red Creole variety is pretty big, and this one too. So that's very exciting. I'm honestly just really impressed by that. And I have fertilized it several times through the season with fish emulsion or whatever it's called. That plus just good old rain seems to do them a lot of good. And then these rows are the yellow variety. They don't look like they're bulbing up quite as large, but we'll see. They may just take a little more time. This doesn't look like much because it's just like the power pole and a weedy jungle basically, but there were irises, and what I discovered is there's some sort of like wild grapevine, or yeah. So if that's the case, then perhaps this will put on some sort of fruit eventually. Now let's go over here to the big tree in the driveway. I don't really do much with this bed. I just like weeded it and threw down some, some mulch, but it has just been beautiful throughout the season. These were great purple irises. And then there's lots of whatever this thing is, which I just love. It's got these lamb's ear type leaves and fuchsia flowers. Then all this red clover showed up, which I think is really pretty. It's technically a weed, but I dry it and use it for tea and just think it's nice to look at, so I left it. Then we've had various lilies come up. There was one that was like reddish tinted, and then wow, look at that. This one is obviously a bright orange, stunning. Now, here we have some wilty looking mustard greens, which was another experiment from my spice pantry. I just took like, the mustard seeds that you buy in a spice jar and grew them, and they did really well. Here are my trees that I planted a couple months ago. This is an apple and as you can see, it's got a terrible blight or something. Fire blight, I think it's called, which is no good, but I'm spraying it with copper fungicide, and the new growth looks a lot healthier, so I'm going to continue to do that. Unfortunately, all of the trees have it. This apple tree also has it. The pear tree, for some reason, does not have it. This one pear tree looks really healthy, but this one has got something real bad. The leaves turned black and fell off, but when I sprayed it with the copper fungicide, I'm noticing, you know, new green growth. So that's good, at least. It's got plenty of months of warmth to regenerate new leaves. Down here, I did some weeding and planted the rest of my corn starts right in the middle. I think that'll just be really stunning in late summer or fall when the corn is just majestically blowing in the wind by the road. A while back I got some fig starts, some fig cuttings from a lady in Nashville, and I thought they died when I put them in. I did put like root cutting hormone on the tips, but I think those other two died. However, check it out. That is definitely new growth. So, feeling positive that this guy will live. Now, what else? So, okay, I'm not sure that I have showed you these existing trees yet. We conjectured a while back about what they might be. This one is conclusively some sort of fruit tree. I think plum. Let me see if I can find. Well, here's one that fell off. Didn't fully ripen. Okay, but this is what we're getting off of this tree. And then this one is definitely a peach tree, but it is super unhealthy. Again, spraying it with copper fungicide and hoping that it will live. I'm not expecting to really get any good harvest off of it this year because it is in such poor health, but if I can just keep it alive, maybe next year I'll harvest. But check it out, it's really not bad. Pretty cool. That tree, and you see right over the beyond the fence, that's another plum, and this is called a Kuka dogwood. These are supposed to turn into some sort of berry, edible berry at some point. These ladies are alive and well. Well, mostly alive. Bubba ate a whole entire one of them, unfortunately. He attacked her and yeah, completely ate every last bit, which was kind of disturbing. He's a good boy, usually, just not when it comes to birds. Who's the monster at the end of this book? Is it you? We are up to about 4 eggs a day, so 4 out of 7 birds are laying. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. It is the very beginning of June, so things are just starting to take off in the garden, and I'm really excited to see how full everything is going to get, and I'm excited about all the harvesting and cooking that I'll get to do later in the summer. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.